everyone, we're back on the episode of Sonic3D Blast. We're back with going back into Green Grove because we didn't grab all the emblems. I wasn't planning on it, but because everybody wanted to, we're going to start grabbing emblems this episode. It'll be two parts. This is part 1. Let's start collecting Green Grove's emblems, shall we? In Act 2, because we already did Act 1. Right here, by the shooter in Act 1, Part 1, there's a spring here with emblem. It's right next to the big ring. You cannot miss it. Just bring 4 or 5 flickies and jump for it. Flickies can grab the emblems and are needed for most of them, so most of the time you're going to see me have the flickies before I even cut back in. Now on to Part 2. Yes, we're splitting them into parts. Part 2, after you cross the bridge towards the end, after you got your 4th flicky right here. It only takes 4. Here's the big ring, there's the last enemy, you know what to do. You went up walls to my north. You can just see a crack of it. Part 3, yes, I'm doing Act 2, Part 3. I do a part, if I go through Dimension Ring, it's a sector of the game. So you can tell bookmarked where it is, alright? Part 3, towards the end of the act. You can see it right hanging there. We cross this bridge after we check to make sure, grab this enemy. Come around. Taking our time. Come up here. Only takes 2. There's the last one. Let's finish the stage, shall we? How do you get all the flickies and go in? We'll get to our tally and then we'll be back at the main. Whenever you hear the 1-up sound from Sonic3, you know you got them all. We'll go on to Act 2 of Rusty Ruin now because I did Act 1 already completely. Yeah, if I already got them, I'll skip them. Because you've seen where they are in the first video. Be right back, I'm gonna get that. Alright. After you pass this area, this one up there. Now if you come down here, there's a gator. You keep going down, you get the Dimension Ring and the flicky. Well, not the, well, yeah, the Dimension Ring and some spikes, not flicky. It takes all 5 flickies to get that one. And then while you're over here, don't go down here yet, because that's where you come out for number 1. But come this way. Keep going. You can hit this if you want, just keep going this way, and then hop up with all 5. You can also grab at the end of the stage. But, second one. Pop out the area, this is Act 2, Part 2. This jump right here. One good throw, if you miss, you fall down to Section 1. Also good for a quick reset. So, go down here, where this B is, right after the second one. It's the last one of the zone. Right there. Yes, it was hiding behind that pillar. After you get them all, you can leave the stage and be happy. Stone Ruin Act 2 is mean with its hiding spots in Part 2. It really drove me freaking mental. It's also the reason why there's a lot of jump cuts. But we'll do one more act. We'll hop into Spring Stadium Act 1 in a second. So to get the recording. Spring Stadium. We'll do one of these today, one of these tomorrow. Let's start with Part 1. I'm going to go grab those flickies. I'll be right back. This guy's in a few. Trust me, grab the 5 flickies first. Alright, once you have all 5 flickies, well, 4 of the 5 flickies, come over here to the upper left-hand corner. Here's the last one. Why did I say this one for last? There's your first emblem. And the end of Act 1 had, well, Part 1. Act 1, Part 1 is now complete. 1 emblem. See you in Part 2 with all the flickies again. Boy, the one good thing about having Supersonic is that it makes getting these emblems easier. I don't have to worry about losing my flickies or running around grabbing them, taking hits. And I can show you what they look like in super form. Right here's the first one. It was by the last flicky. Come backward. Yes, you had to come back. Yes, the blues turn gold. Come up this way. Skip Knuckles. Right here, this big platform. There's two. All the way over here to the left. Ta-da! Yeah, not fun. Let's just say this. I'm using everything that Sega's giving me for this game to get through these. So yeah, you do not want to see the cuts and edits. So with this, we'll go on to the second half tomorrow, but I will show you something first. There is more to this game than just getting 5 million points in those emblems. It's the time trials. I really hate the time trials. By the way, here's the 4 to do. Well, 5 to do next episode. Spring Stadium 2 and Frozen 2 Frozen Volcano. And here's the time challenge for Green Grove Act 2. I'm not going to do all of these because, oof. You do not want to see how many tries this took me. I'll give you a hint. It's higher than my ring counter. No, it's not. But yeah, this stage, it shows... They put these times a little tight. And I mean really tight. And time trials aren't really my thing. Heck, I tried with Gran Turismo 2 license tests. Actually, 2 through 5. I got the Platinum and 6 for getting the S rank gold. But 3 seconds left to complete that one. One mistake, and I can lose those 3 seconds and lose. One mistake, and you fail the time trial. And you know what? You're even time trialed on the bosses. This is bad. This is a mistake. This is why I'm not going to do a time trial. Because look. Alright, I'm doing good. Perfect start. I just took a hit. Good job. 1. Oh no, I didn't get it. I gotta grab a ring before I get killed. I grab my ring. Grab 2. I missed. I took a hit. Guess what? Out of time. They require freaking perfection sometimes in some of these. So that's why I'm not going to go for it. There are people way better than me that can do that. So we're just going to call the emblems the end of it. Plus there's 5 million score. You can get that easily just by playing through the game. So I'm getting the episode here. Hope you have fun. See you on the next one. See you then.